Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's both hilarious and relatable for all you dog-loving gamers out there. 10 ways dogs hack the Nintendo Switch. You heard me right. Those furry little fiends we love so much, those cuddle monsters with paws and a penchant for chewing shoes, they've got a secret life, a life of digital espionage. Okay, maybe not espionage, but they definitely know how to mess with our gaming sessions. So buckle up, grab your pupper, and get ready to laugh and maybe cry a little inside as we uncover the top 10 ways dogs have mastered the art of Switch sabotage. You won't believe some of these. Alright, let's kick things off with a classic, the good old JoyCon chew toy. You know the drill. You're in the middle of an epic Mario Kart race, Rainbow Road, tension is high, you're about to take the lead. Bam! Blue screen of death. Or, you know, the Switch equivalent. You look down and what do you see? Your adorable, furry little monster, happily gnawing on a detached Joy-Con, like it's a gourmet bone. And those little eyes, they're looking at you like, what? It squeaks, and it tastes like victory. Honestly, can you blame them? Those things are practically begging to be chewed on. They're small, they're colorful, they detach from the console. It's like Nintendo designed them specifically for canine entertainment. But hey, on the bright side, at least it's not your shoes this time, right? Seriously though, if you've got a pup who likes to nibble, maybe invest in some extra Joy-Cons. Or, you know, a really tough chew toy. Next up, we've got the paw-sitive gamers. These are the dogs who aren't content with just watching you play, they want in on the action. And who can blame them? Those bright colors, the moving characters, it's like doggy TV on steroids. So what do? They unleash their inner gamer, of course, with a swift paw to the screen. They're drifting around corners in Mario Kart, battling monsters in Zelda, or, well, mostly just smearing drool and paw prints all over your precious Switch. It's like they think they can actually control the game. And you gotta admit, it's pretty darn cute watching them try. But let's be real, the only thing they're mastering is the art of the accidental button mash. Still, you gotta hand it to them. They're persistent little buggers. They'll keep pawing at that screen until they win. Or until you distract them with a treat, whichever comes first. Alright, let's be real, we all know dogs love to be warm and cozy. And what's warmer and cozier than a freshly used Nintendo Switch? That's right, nothing. At least that's what your dog seems to think. You know the scene, you've been gaming for hours, finally decide to take a break, and BAM! Your dog swoops in and plops their furry butt right on top of your poor, unsuspecting Switch. And the worst part? They look so darn smug about it, like they've just claimed the most comfortable throne in the kingdom. This is mine now, human. Find your own warm spot. But hey, at least they're not chewing on it, right? And let's be honest, that look of pure doggy bliss almost makes up for the potential overheating hazard. Almost. Just make sure to give your Switch a good cleaning after your furry friend decides to grace it with their presence. Chapter 4. Drool of Doom. Alright, let's talk about drool. We love our dogs, but let's be real. Their drool? Not so much, especially when it ends up on our beloved electronics. And the Nintendo Switch, with all its nooks and crannies, is basically a drool magnet. One minute you're enjoying a relaxing game of Animal Crossing, the next your controller is covered in a thin layer of dog slobber. And it's not just the controllers either. Oh no, those furry little drool monsters will find a way to get it on the screen, the console, even the game cartridges. It's like they have a sixth sense for finding the most inconvenient places to leave their mark. But hey, at least it's a sign of affection, right? Right? Okay, maybe not, just keep some wipes handy and maybe invest in a waterproof case. You know, for those extra slobbery gaming sessions. Chapter 5. Gravity is a dog's best friend and your Switch's worst enemy. Alright, this next one is a classic for a reason. We've all been there, right? You're chilling on the couch, Switch in hand, completely engrossed in your game. Suddenly, you feel a shift in the force, or, you know, a wagging tail brushing against your leg. And then it happens. The inevitable. Your furry friend gets a little too excited, a little too close to the edge, and bam! Your Switch goes flying through the air, landing with a sickening thud on the floor. Cue the heart-stopping moment of silence as you slowly pick it up, praying to the gaming gods that it still works. But hey, at least your dog is there to comfort you, right? With their big, innocent eyes and wagging tail, they're like, what? I thought we were playing fetch. Yeah, fetch with a $300 piece of electronic equipment. Real funny, dog. Real funny. Maybe invest in a screen protector and a good case, you know, just in case. Chapter 6. Game Cartridge Gourmet. You know how dogs love to chew on things, right? Shoes, furniture, your homework. Well, apparently game cartridges are no exception. I mean, think about it. They're small, they're portable, and they probably smell fascinating to a dog's sensitive nose. So you're casually browsing your game collection, trying to decide what to play next, when you notice something's missing. Your favorite game cartridge. You search high and low, checking under the couch, behind the TV, even in the fridge. Hey, you never know. And then you spot it. Or rather, what's left of it. Your precious game cartridge, chewed to bits and scattered across the floor like confetti. And your dog? They're just sitting there, looking proud of themselves, surrounded by tiny plastic shards. What? It tasted like victory. And disappointment. And also a little bit like plastic. Yeah, thanks for that, dog. Maybe stick to chewing on your toys next time, okay? Chapter 7. Barking at Bowser. Okay, this one's more hilarious than harmful, but still. You're in the middle of an epic boss battle, tension is high, your palms are sweaty, and then your dog starts barking at the screen, like full-on aggressive barking, at Bowser, or Ganondorf, or maybe just a particularly menacing Goomba. It's like they think they can actually intimidate these digital villains. And you gotta admit, it's pretty funny watching them try. Especially if they're a tiny dog with a big bark. It's like, yeah, you better watch out, Bowser, this chihuahua means business. But let's be real, the only thing they're accomplishing is distracting you from the game, and maybe giving you a heart attack from the sudden outburst, but hey, at least they're trying to help, right? In their own special way. Chapter 8. The Switch Snatcher. Dogs are masters at stealing things, right? Socks, shoes, hearts, and apparently, Nintendo Switches are no exception. You turn your back for 1 second, just 1 second, to grab a drink or answer the door, and bam! Your Switch has vanished. You search everywhere, frantically checking under furniture, behind cushions, even in the toy bin, because dogs are weird like that. And then you hear it. A faint clicking sound coming from your dog's bed? You cautiously approach, dreading what you might find. And there it is, your Switch, nestled snugly in your dog's bed, surrounded by chewed-up toys and a suspicious-looking wet spot. It's like they've claimed it as their own personal treasure. My precious, my Switch, don't touch it, human, it's mine now. Yeah, good luck getting it back without a fight. Those puppy dog eyes are powerful weapons. Chapter 9. Screen Scratch Symphony. We all know dogs love to scratch, right? It's in their nature. But unfortunately, their definition of a good scratching post doesn't always align with ours. And the Nintendo Switch, with its shiny, scratch-prone screen, is basically a giant bullseye for those sharp little claws. 1 minute your screen is pristine, the next it's covered in a spiderweb of tiny scratches. And it's not just the screen either. Oh no, those little gremlins will find a way to scratch the back of the console, the JoyCons, even the dock. It's like they're trying to create their own abstract art installation, using your expensive electronics as their canvas. So, what's the solution? Screen protectors, my friend. Lots and lots of screen protectors. And maybe some claw trimming sessions. For the love of all that is holy, trim those claws. Chapter 10. The Accidental Gamer. And last but not least, we have the Accidental Gamer. This is the dog who doesn't mean to mess with your Switch, but somehow manages to do it anyway. They're just minding their own business, wagging their tail, being adorable. And then BAM! They step on the power button, ending your game session in an instant. Or maybe they're trying to cuddle up next to you on the couch and accidentally knock the console off the table. Or perhaps they sneeze at the worst possible moment, sending your character plummeting to their doom. It's like they have a knack for chaos, even when they're trying to be good. But hey, what are you gonna do? They're dogs. It's in their DNA to be clumsy and unpredictable. Just try to see the humor in it and maybe keep a spare controller handy. You know, just in case. Outro dogs and Switches, a hilarious combination. And there you have it, 10 ways dogs can hack your Nintendo Switch. From chewing on Joy-Cons to accidentally turning off the console, these furry little troublemakers definitely know how to keep us on our toes. But hey, that's all part of the fun of being a dog owner, right? So the next time your furry friend interrupts your gaming session, just remember to take a deep breath and try to see the humor in it. After all, they don't know any better. And besides, who can stay mad at that adorable little face for long? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun content. And let us know in the comments if your dog has ever hacked your Nintendo Switch. We'd love to hear your stories.